Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Mike McCarthy is the producer behind the boards. It's that time of the year where we go through all 32 teams with our 7-round mock draft. And before we get started, let's take a look at the mock draft rules. First, these picks are based off what I would do as the GM of the team, not based off what I think will happen or what will actually happen in April's draft. And we use Football Game Plan Scouting's prospect rankings and big board, which you could find at footballgameplan.com/FBGP scouting. These picks are based off what I believe the team needs are, and there are no trades in this mock draft. And finally, it's only a mock draft, so you can relax that sphincter and enjoy the video. With 11 picks in this year's draft, I wanted to find a good balance between offense and defense. Starting with the latter, linebacker Devin Bush out of Michigan will be a great addition to the Bengals second level. I like how instinctive he plays and is able to stay on the field all 3 downs. Cincinnati was able to bring in B.W. Webb via free agency and brought back Darqueze Dennard on a 1-year deal, but Julian Love out of Notre Dame was just too good to pass up here in round 2. He's got legit cornerback 1 type game and would strengthen the Bengals on the back end. Wide receiver Emmanuel Hall is an underrated player in my opinion. On the Bengals, he'd be a strong number 3 option to go along with AJ Green and Tyler Boyd. In the 4th round, I grabbed the developmental quarterback prospect in Tyree Jackson out of Buffalo. He has all of the tools of last year's first-round pick Josh Allen, but with much better production. This would be a great spot to grab the 6'7" star from the MAC. Caleb McGarry is an excellent tackle prospect who in a real draft will probably end up being a 2nd-round pick. It wouldn't surprise me to see him be the actual Bengals pick come April. The Bengals have 5 6th-round selections, and with the first 2, I added 2 defensive tackles in Daniel Wise out of Kansas and Missouri's Terry Beckner. Now, Wise was a terror in the Big 12 and at the East-West Shrine game, while Beckner was snake-bitten with injuries, but when he's healthy, he's a problem. C.C. Jefferson out of Florida will provide some pass rushing ability and depth from the 2nd level. Offensive tackle Matt Caskey out of Dartmouth is one of the better FCS prospects in the draft class and can play either tackle spot if need be. The Bengals land the best returnman in the draft class in Deontay Harris from Assumption. He's explosive and fast in all directions. Harris should thrive as a special teamer as a rookie. And wrapping up this Bengals mock with safety Karan Ramsey out of Alabama State, he generated a lot of buzz during the All-Star game circuit and plays a lot like former Bengals safety George Iloka. Ramsey can also serve as a cornerback if need be, so he has a lot of versatility and flexibility to his game. So that's a wrap here from the Football Game Plan Scouting Studios. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Be sure to follow me on all of my social media accounts. Don't forget to check out and subscribe on iTunes to Football Game Plan Podcast, where you can find our Scout Team podcast, which features a bunch of prospect interviews from the 2019 class. And as always, subscribe to the Football Game Plan Network located at youtube.com/footballgameplan.